Hey guys, Rich from BilletSPIN here. I'm here to introduce our brand new product line called Fidget Toys. Now you can see these on our website, www.billetspin.com, and you'll see a tab called Fidget Toys, and that'll take you into where these are sold. I got the tops on there just so you can kind of see perspectives. You can see just how gigantic this Timascus ball is. So let's get right into what these things are, what they do. We'll start out with, well, I'll show you what they all are. This guy here is called the Uniball. Now, we sell these individually. We do not sell them in a set. And then you have the Fidget Balls. This was the original product that we had come up with. And then you have the Tri-Ball, this guy right here. And this design was inspired by a man named Matt McCafferty in our Facebook group. He came up with this after seeing the Fidget Ball. And so this is really cool. I want to give props to him. Okay, so what do they do? Well, first off, I just want to tell you a little story of how this happened. Back when I was younger, it was probably 15 years ago, I made a gigantic sphere out of aluminum and I high polished it because I just think there's something about a sphere that's just cool. I know guys collect marbles, and so I know you guys get it, but it's just something cool, and it's made out of Timascus, which makes it so cool. I mean, come on, who can't love a gigantic ball of Timascus? These are 1.25 inches. They're polished. They're not mirror polished, but they're very high polished. And yeah, basically they don't serve a real purpose other than if you buy two, they're like the Chinese meditation balls. But, you carry one of these things around. I had this last night. I help out in a program at our church called Awana. And, oh my goodness, this thing drew so much attention. People are like, what in the world is that, from kids, adults? I mean, it was really a neat conversation piece. And, yeah, it's just awesome. We put 10 of these on the website last night, and they sold out. But $375, the reason is the material is extremely expensive, and then with all the polishing and everything. But yeah, that's what they are. That's the Uniball. Next, we move into the Fidget Ball. And yeah, this thing's pretty crazy. There's really two things that I found you can do with it. One of which is really cool. I can suspend it above an air nozzle, but I'm not going to be able to do that on our video today. But I'll make another video where I do that once my employees are out, and so you don't hear all the machine noises. It's hard to do a video with all that, but at some point I will do that. Now these are going to come in just like the Uniball. They're going to come in varying materials and different pricing. This guy here is an exotic. This is Superconductor. Hopefully the camera can pick up the pattern there. You can see it on the side. For those of you not familiar with Superconductor, it's copper with niobium rods in it, and when you machine it, it comes out with these beautiful patterns, and then we put a little polish on it, and it's cool. These were more money. These were $140 because the material is very pricey, but yeah, pretty cool. Neat conversation piece. You pull them out, people are gonna be like, what in the world do you have there? So this is a high polished stainless, and let's get into what this guy does. This is a spin base made by one of my friends, Whitney Harmon. Makes this really cool spin base. So this is how they sit, and I'll show you the first thing you can do with these. So what you're seeing, I know that's a little loud, that light pattern that you're seeing is exactly what I'm seeing. And it's actually tipped up and it's rolling around, and so it's very three-dimensional. It's sitting where the light pattern is much higher than when it's just sitting down on the lens. Now, I have gotten these to spin on this particular base. I've gotten these to spin 2 minutes, up to 2 minutes, and sometimes on a bad spin, it's 30 seconds. But I can tell you, I've taken these home. My kids love these things. Very, very simple because it's stainless steel. Very, very durable, and kids just have a field day with it. I think the sound that they make, is intriguing to them too. And yeah, and it's neat to see. You can time them. You can see. See if you can beat your record and stuff like that. Seems to be what they're doing. They're easy to carry on you, and nothing that's going to get damaged. If you drop it, of course, you could nick it up or something, but it'll still work. Now, what happens is, the reason they spin a long time is when they're up like this, they actually roll. They roll. They don't slide, and so that's what allows them to spin. You would look at this and say, well, that's not going to spin for 2 minutes, but it actually does. So yeah, pretty cool. Then you have the Tri-Ball. And I'll just show you on one of our canine bases here. So the Tri-Ball, yeah. The Tri-Ball the center ball is bigger than the end balls. Now this is a very high polished stainless steel, and I'll just show you what this thing does. It's just a real light spin. Basically, you could hear that ball, the side ball there, touching it. It had rode up on the side of the lens there, but now it's in the middle, and the only thing touching is that center ball. And that means it's going to spin even longer than the fidget balls. It won't make that sound, which can be good or bad depending on, if you're in a big office meeting and you wanted to spin something. Probably the tri-ball would be a better way to keep your job than the fidget balls. But anyways, yeah. So this guy's going to spin a lot longer, and it's very cool looking. It has a very neat effect while spinning, and because of the design, it's basically going to spin all the way down to a stop. It's not going to tip over like a top would. And so you're going to get a lot longer spin times. It's quiet, it's easy to carry, and you pull this thing out of your pocket, and what a conversation piece. So I think they're a lot of fun. I think they're a lot of fun for kids. I think they're fun for guys like me that got a little kid running around inside of them, just begging to come out, and my kid comes out all the time. And so if you're like me, give these things a try. Pretty affordable. As far as pricing, these guys are going to be $45 because there's a little more machining. These guys are $25 for your standard stainless steel variations. And then, like I said before, this one was $140 because it's an exotic. And then you get into the big Uniball Timascus. This one was $375. I will be doing other variations of the Uniball because these went on the website last night and they sold out pretty quickly. So there seems to be a good interest. So I'll make these out of all varying materials, and they'll have varying prices and stuff that go along with it. So anyways, that's what we got. Another comparison shot here with our this is our infected specimen and our Lotus, just so you guys can kind of see size-wise where these guys are at. And yeah, once again, check out the BilletSPIN website, www.billetspin.com. We also have a Facebook group called BilletSPIN, and that's where most of the discussion happens. Very interactive group, great community with a bunch of guys and gals. So very appreciative for everything you guys do. Thanks for the support. Just on a side note, as we close, one of the reasons that I've done this is because I've been making this bathgate top, as you guys know. And this bathgate top is extremely difficult to put together. It's really been taxing my brain. I needed a little break, and I thought, man, why not have some fun? So I hope this, for you guys that are diehard top guys, I hope this didn't frustrate you too much. But I just needed a break. I just needed to just have some fun. Let the kid out. And I love making tops, but yeah, sometimes you just need a break from the norm and just make gigantic balls of Timascus. That's what I did. So anyways, have a great day, guys. We'll see you.